screaming. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching Live with LWL, Lindsay with love, and today is Monday, March 31st, 2025. We are officially 3 months into 2025, which means we're a quarter of the way done, which means what the heck are you doing with your life, and are you doing anything to change it if you desire that? I am here to raise the frequency of the planet, and I do that by reminding you how powerful you are from an energetic perspective. It is likely that you need to release some limiting beliefs and reprogram your subconscious mind to success so you can actually manifest the crap out of your reality. So let's freaking go. I'm so excited to be back. It has been, I feel like, forever. I missed 2 days of TikToking live, going live on TikTok, and they bumped me down to D2, womp womp, but that's okay. No big deal. We're just gonna keep going, living our best lives. Let me get caught up with the comments and the chat. If you are new, please say hello, good morning, Tony. It's nice to see you. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Thank you, Catherine, for all the likes and for the shares. I appreciate you as always. All right, let's see. Let's get going with the show. All right, so you guys, I'm going to share with you something interesting that happened to me yesterday. I was on my drive home. Good morning, Catherine says. Coming in hot with the exclamation points. Good morning, Deborah, on YouTube as well. I love it when you are on both shows. I just love it. Okay, so good morning, Sarah. Oh, we need to do our quick breath. Breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it go out of the mouth. All right, let's real start the show. Good morning, VIP Jamie. Good morning, AC. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Okay, so yesterday I received an email. You guys, this is actually wild. This is beyond, like, my mind is trying to comprehend it, and I know what it means, but I'm still like, oh, what? Okay, 4 props so you guys can really understand what the heck I'm talking about. And some of you will remember the first story too, but give me 1 second. Back, I don't know when, I want to say back in May of last year, maybe it's been already a whole year, I created this journal. It's called the My Manifestation Tracker. I created it because I realized people don't realize that there is a time frame that most people have that it takes for them to manifest anything. So you can think about it as like a gestation period. Little chickens, baby chicks, are born in 21 days, give or take. Human babies born, I don't know, 9, 10 months, give or take, right? So everything has this growth period, this time period. And what I realized is, if you are not tracking your manifestations, you have no idea how quickly you manifest or not. And it's likely that small things you manifest very quickly, larger things that you prospectively think are larger, manifesting the new job, manifesting the soulmate, those big areas of life, it takes you longer. So if you were to track it, really understand it, journal it out, you would know. Okay, so when I made this tracker, a day later, I think it was almost like a day later, 24 hours later, somebody posted the exact same tracker on like Kindle publishing, like Amazon. And I thought, that is wild. That is literally wild, because I just put this live. So when I say exact same, I'm talking the cover, the title, the color of the font. It was weird, right? I was like, okay, so this proves that we are energetically connected. This has happened before, where people on opposite sides of the country that are not connected to each other at all have the same idea and kind of the same invention at once. I can't think of the exact story, but I've read articles about this where it's like people manifest at the exact same time, invent at the exact same time. So I was like, okay, a little strange, but no big deal. Then yesterday, you guys know that in this book, I wrote about how you manifest. I said there's 3 steps. You ask for your desire, and then you trust that the universe is working on it in the background. You go about your life, mind your own business, and then when it arrives to you, depending on how it's packaged, make sure you're aware that it comes to you. You open the door, you greet it in. On the exact same page, I say, I always like to use the example of ordering a pizza for delivery. Order the pizza, you hang out with your friends, maybe have some soda, have a glass of wine, you watch a movie, you're laughing and chilling in the living room, you're not thinking about the pizza guy, who's making it, if they got your right phone number, if they're gonna put the right ingredients, you just know that they're doing it in the background. And then when the door, ding dong, pizza guy is here, you open the door. Okay, right? And somebody in the background, somebody at one point was like, where did you read that? And I was like, I didn't read it, it came into my brain. and I put it in the book. So we're driving yesterday home from our little quick trip to meet up with some family really quickly over the weekend. And I opened an email from my very first ever business coach. You guys, this is a really strange story. It's a very synchronistic story. And the email, the title is Manifesting in Pizza Hut. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know exactly where this is going. And the email is all about how she manifests her millions of dollars because she pretends like everything that she's manifesting is like a pizza delivery. I mean, down to like the words that she used are changed, obviously, because that would be plagiarizing and she would have. It is weird to me. Did she buy this journal and read it? Has somebody already regurgitated the information? I don't care. I think it's nice. If that idea helps many people manifest, I think that's great. I'm not upset. The best part about it is it gets better. In her email, she shares her bank account from when she first started her business 12 years ago or 13 years ago, and then she shows her bank account now. Her bank account, her banking system, her bank is the exact same bank I use. Then she shows the amounts. You guys, I have manifesting, I have some manifesting ideas on this paper I look at every single day. It's like a mini vision board. And you can see right here, this is bank information. I'm just flashing it quickly, with numbers. They're built-in numbers. They're manifested numbers. They're creations. They're Lindsay's creations, right? So the email talks about pizza delivery, shows that she also uses capital One. And I'm like, what is actually happening here? My initial reaction was, this is kind of annoying. Did somebody steal my idea? The second thought immediately was like, Lindsay, that's a low vibe thought. Who gives a shit if somebody took your idea? Who gives a shit? Honestly, it helps people and you're in the business of helping people. The second idea was, did the universe just tell me I'm about to frickin' pop off? Did the universe just tell me, very blatantly clear, that I'm about to pop off? Neptune entered Aries yesterday into my 10th house of career, social reputation, personal legacy for the next 14 freaking years. It will conjunct Jupiter for me in that transit. What did the universe tell me, you guys? Let me know. I've got to catch up with the comments. Let me know, what do you think? Did the universe say, Lindsay, you're winning at life. Go on, girlfriend. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Let me get caught up with the comments and say hello. Ooh, and good morning to everybody. Oh boy. Okay. Catherine, holy cow, you are busy this morning. Thank you for all the shares. Wow. Holy cow. VIP Jules is in the house. Good morning, VIP Jules. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, Dreama says. Good morning, Dreama. Iris, good morning to you as well. All my friends are here. Red, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Aaron, Doodle Mom, welcome to the follow. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Doodles. I have a doodle too. Well, a multi-poo. So not really a doodle, but a poodle mix. VIP Deborah says, you are on your way, girl. I was like, holy shit. At first, I was like, this is really strange because I just shared this information on TikTok Live. I actually have never made a post. I don't think in my, like, if I were to go on my TikTok, I don't think I've ever made a post about it like that. It's in this book. This book is a strange book for me. This is the first book I ever created. I'll call it a journal. This is the first journal I've ever created and sold. And it was special because it was one of those things where I didn't think I knew what I was doing, but in fact it's like, you guys, it is very easy to create something like this and sell it on Amazon. When I say it is very easy, it takes like a couple YouTube videos and a good idea and canva.com, okay? So learn amazonkdp.com as the where you publish it. Learn how, if you're interested in creating journals. Don't steal my journal word for word, because that's not nice, but create your own if you want as an income stream. So this journal is very special for me because it was the first time that I published anything on my own. Like, I just created it, had an idea and went for it. And this journal keeps popping up in my life in the strangest yet most beautiful and magical ways. So I wanted to share that with you guys this morning because it hit me yesterday. When I opened that email, I was like, I know exactly what this email is about to say. It's just the wildest thing. And by the way, it's my first ever business coach. My man is like, well, maybe she's on your email list. I was like, I don't think so. And I don't think I've ever emailed anybody this. I think it's just an idea that started to circulate. And I'm happy for that. Hey, Ready for EL says, hey, ready for a great week. Much abundance to us all. Same to you, my friend. I am ready for a great week. Good morning, Amethyst. Welcome to the show. No, never stealing ideas, always growing. Just cool. I don't know if I have the patience for that yet. Haha. Jade Von Sweet says, it actually does not take that much effort once you know what you're doing. The hardest part actually is not necessarily the ideas, it's the formatting, because it has to be kind of like the right font size and the right print size and the right setup. So that was the interesting part. VIP Jamie says, definitely the universe is showing you what you're heading towards. Yeah, right? But even Lindsay, even me, who's been practicing awareness, practicing energy for so long, my initial gut instinct was like, again? Somebody's doing it again? They're stealing my idea again? And then I was like, you know what? Every idea is different. She used different words. Who cares? Her audience is different than mine. It's not a big deal. And then the next thought was like, the universe just told me something very important about my life. And because I know astrology and because I know my birth chart, I know. Like, there is no doubt in my mind, right? So yeah, I thought that was a really fun story. And you guys know I always share my silly fun stories with you because I want you to understand how the universe speaks to you. And remember that everything is neutral until you place your perspective on it. First, it was a neutral email, just an email I got from somebody. Then it was like, aw, and then it was like, oh, hell yeah, right? So take it how you will, follow along with me. I have big plans for the next 5 months of my life, and I trust that things will go exactly as I desire. Holy cow. All right. Jade says, you spark so many ideas for me every time I pop in here. We'll go on with that. Do I do YouTube too or podcast? Yes, I do YouTube. I do YouTube and I will be monetized, I'm assuming I'll be monetized in the next couple of months on YouTube. So I'm very excited for that. That's my next big transformation, is being a YouTuber, a paid YouTuber, because if you're doing this, you guys, if you're doing social media, just do it to get paid. You might as well. You're already doing it. Just become a little strategic about it, right? Learn some things. Learn how to do the SEO because you're already doing it. In my mind, if I'm already doing something, maybe I should get paid for it. That's why I started to do what I did do here. Well, I take that back. I almost died in a car accident, which really woke me up. And I was like, wait, I'm on the total wrong path. But what I realized is throughout my life, I was the mediator. I was the, well, let's look at all the different perspectives. I was the go-to for people for advice. I was like, how do I get unstuck? Lindsay, help me. And I started to realize like, this might be my superpower. And then I said, well, if it's my superpower and I'm already doing it every day, perhaps I make it my livelihood and I really help as many people as I can, but I also get energetically compensated for it. That's what I decided. I mean, I could continue to work in the corporate world. I was good at that, but I was not fully fulfilled. So I decided to go with my heart. All right, let's see, you guys. What a beautiful decision. Thank you for that. Bruh, same with the accident. Oh my gosh, yeah. Car accidents will wake you up. I think that's what they're designed to do. Blessed to wake up to this beautiful day. Amen to that. Yes, we are. All right. All right, you guys, let's go. Let's go. Today we are going to talk about, I missed you guys, by the way. I missed all of you. We're back in League D2, which is sad, but we're in 99% top ranking, so we'll be back in D1 likely soon. It will require probably some gifts and some conversation and some heart me's. I'm getting graded on all of those things, and likes and shares are always good, so thank you in advance for all that. But today, thank you VIP Deborah for the heart me. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about Stoicism. Morning, glad to see you back. Same, and VIP here, and I am like, wow, blown away by you inside of the Cosmic Collective, and I'm so freaking proud of you. I can't wait to see where your journey takes you. But I will reply to you inside the Cosmic Collective and have like some meaningful conversation. Oh, and for those of you that are in the Cosmic Collective that are doing the 6-month transformation, we're down. 1 month is done. We are done with 1 month. We have 5 months to go to transform in some area of life. So if you didn't really get yourself into gear in March, it's time to put yourself into gear for April, because the time is going to go by whether you do something with it or not. Remember, I will be full transparency inside of the Cosmic Collective, and I will share with you what I did and what I did not do, because I definitely did not do some things I wanted to do. And I will show you how things kind of evolved, and then I will show you what the next 5 months looks like, okay? So please tap in. Oh, Jade says, I gotta go teach now, sending love and light. Go on, my friend. Have a great day. VIP Aaron, thank you for the heart me. Jamie, thank you for the VIP. Jamie, thank you for the rose. Oh my gosh, my team has done something. My team has completed the first stage of Team Quest. Team Cheers is unlocked. All right. Sonia's in the house. Good morning. Hey, Jackie. Welcome to the show. VIP Deborah, thank you for the hand hearts. Okay. All right. So I started thinking about this morning, and I don't know where it's going to take me. But I think I'm going to start journaling in a way that's like shit you wish you could say to people if it was just like a very like neutral conversation and people's feelings weren't involved. I feel like you would get a lot of good information if you could just say what you needed to say without everybody losing their minds about it, right? So I think I'm going to make, maybe, I don't know if I'll make that a series or something. I haven't even started journaling on it, but I do have like a lot of ideas for it. And that's where I thought, okay, we need to go back to understanding energy. And I want to teach you guys a little bit about Stoicism, because Stoicism is all about the managing of emotions. And I will tell you first, I will be the first one to tell you that if your emotions are out of control, in other words, you are extremely responsive, you are impulsive, you cry at the first sad thing, it's kind of a manic high, low, you are going to have a very hard time creating your best reality. When your emotions are in check, you are an unbothered boss bee, okay? So, Lindsay with loves, mic drop hour, LOL. Ooh, I love that, VIP Jules. VIP Aaron says, I had to take my husband to the airport at 3:30. Oh, oh no, that is love, VIP Aaron, that is love. I was watching a show the other day and they were talking about people picking you up at LAX. If you guys have ever flown into Los Angeles, LAX, you know, like taking somebody to LAX to drop them off or picking somebody up, if it's not an Uber, that is like a form of love if you are somebody living in Los Angeles. And so every time I hear somebody say like, oh, I took somebody to an airport, I'm like, oh, that is love. I would say call Uber. Just kidding. Depends on the person, I suppose. Just a cold hard facts. VIP Catherine says, ooh, I love that. Maybe it should be cold heart, like a play on words, cold heart facts. That could be good. VIP Aaron says, so running a bit behind now. We'll just listen hands-free, no worries. Airports plus early mornings, I know, that's like, oh. Emotional regulation is key for manifesting. Yes, it is, VIP Catherine. VIP Catherine got it. LAX is crazy. Ha, I tried to get him an Uber. It didn't work. LAX is scary. VIP Brenda, oh, it's not scary. It's a busy airport. You got to know how to drive, and you got to know which lane you need to be in and which terminal you're going to. And people don't mess around at LAX. They're like, come on, get out of the way. I was thinking the exact same, not hard. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's see what happens. You guys, I don't know, right? I don't know because I have a lot of ideas in my brain, but just because I have a lot of ideas in my brain doesn't mean I follow every single one. I might give it a test run a couple of weeks, see what happens, see if people like it. If I don't get a response, I'm moving on, right? You got to keep moving. You got to keep the energy moving, keep your ideas moving so you don't get stuck in some area of life. All right. So, Stoicism. Stoicism is, it's a little bit muddy about who really created this way of life. I would call it maybe like a way of life, a life philosophy, right? It's Hellenistic, it's some Greek mythology thrown, or Greek energy thrown in, Greek philosophers. They kind of chalk it up, I guess, researchers to like 3 different groups. So I'm not going to go into the history of it. All I'm going to share is some of the principles behind it. Now, I was listening to a TikTok video and a YouTube video this morning, and it was like an hour and a half long, and they went through 25 principles, which I did not have time to listen to all of them. And I do remember reading many books at the beginning of my spiritual journey around Stoicism. Why? Because once again, the spiritual journey is an awareness journey. It is a journey of getting yourself cool, calm, and collected so you can actually easily manifest. That is the journey. You heal, you love yourself fully, the good, the bad, the ugly, you understand energy, you manifest, and you become a truth seeker. Right? And that can go many ways. Some people go truth seeking down government rabbit holes. Some people go truth seeking down medicine rabbit holes. Some people go truth seeking down other big cultural ideas and shifts and zeitgeists. I go truth seeking down how the heck can I create my reality the best, the fastest. That's what I want to know. And I want to be able to teach that to you. Right? So that's kind of my journey so far. Now, that doesn't mean it won't change, but that's where we're at. And so Stoicism is all about really quieting the mind, maybe not necessarily through meditation, but in my mind, I think like if you're a stoic person, you're unbothered AF. You don't care. You know the outside world doesn't dictate your life. You know that external things cannot create your happiness. You are a boss. You're just like, I'm doing this and I'm creating this. This does not mean you don't have feelings, right? Because stoic people still have feelings, but they're choosing where to direct their energy more than the person that's not really tapped in energetically. I was starting to think too about Stoicism, and I was thinking, why is it that people can intellectually understand energy, but they still don't necessarily practice it? Why is that, and where is the disconnect? And I do think it really boils down to, if you have been introduced to the universal laws, number one, and if you actually buy into the fact that we are all energetically connected. If you buy in and you truly believe we are all from the same source energy, meaning every single thing on this planet, the trees, the plants, the animals, the humans, no matter where you were born, no matter what color your skin is, no matter who you vote for, it does not matter, all of those silly little labels. If you truly believe we are all energetically connected, you would buy into the ideas of Stoicism, and you would really buy into honoring your energy in the fullest capacity possible. When I'm having a shitty day, that shitty energy translates to all of you. You guys ever have a bad day? You ever wake up a little cranky, and then your partner's like, what's wrong? And you're like, nothing, I'm just a little cranky. And then all of a sudden your partner gets very cranky, and now both of you are just like cranky to each other, and then it just spirals into this like blow up moment. Has that ever happened? I'm sure. And it all just started because you woke up in a little bit of a weird mood, and maybe you didn't know how to communicate it or shake it off. And then because your partner's so energetically connected to you, because they're your partner, probably sleeping in the same bed, having dinners together, snuggling on the sofa at night, the energy is connected, and it either goes up or it goes down together. Yes, every time she's in a mood, I'm in a mood. Right, but then that's you giving away Jamie. And by the way, not just to Jamie, anybody that says yes to this, because I've been part of that too. I would say I've been victim of that experience, which is when you give your power away to somebody else to control your emotions, you are weakening your manifesting power. You are disempowering yourself. It's not anyone else's job to make you happy. You have got to make yourself happy, and that's a big part of Stoicism as well. Happiness comes from within. Gratitude journaling is the key to creating that and starting to understand how to cultivate happiness within you. Not because of the car you have, the house you live in, and all of those things, right? I call it toxic empathy. That's actually that's valid. That's like a really good coin phrase, coin term, whatever you call it. VIP Jewel says, yep, sometimes we come home from work cranky and it snowballs into bedtime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you're not cranky with each other. But like, if one person's a little cranky and the other person is not standing in their empowerment, then it becomes a ping pong match of who's crankier. And then pretty soon both y'all are pissed. Did I just say y'all? Oh my gosh. All weekend my man was saying, all y'all. We were just being so stupid. We were having fun this weekend. Oh my gosh. We met halfway just to meet up with my sister and her partner. We bought him a bracelet when we were at the gold store. So he's like, let's meet up halfway. Let's take a little road trip and like just hang out at a house and like just relax, which was very nice. But it was just the whole weekend. My partner's like, y'all, hey, y'all. There was a sign in the kitchen that said y'all. Oh my gosh. You guys, see, he's rubbing off on me, right? Energetics right there. VIP Jamie's giving me the cowboy hat. Exactly. If VIP Erin wasn't hands-free, she'd probably be making me a cowboy at this moment. All right, VIP Erin, no ideas, no suggestions there. VIP Jewel says, I feel like when he's cranky, I cheer him up and it just makes him work. VIP Brenda says, I work with kids and I need to practice shielding my energy. Yeah, yes, VIP Brenda. VIP Jules, I used to be that person too, where for whatever reason, I felt like it was my job to manage other people's emotions. But I decided one day that I was no longer doing that because that is quite an exhausting journey in and of itself. And what you'll realize when you step out of that is people are grown adults and they're going to make their own decisions. And especially if it's a partner. And it's not your job to make somebody else happy. It's your job to stand in your highest frequency when that spiral is happening for somebody else. Because what's going to happen is the person's going to either calm down or have to disengage and go in another room and like scream it out or whatever they do. I don't know. I don't condone screaming at all. But if that's what they have to do or however they manage their emotions. So when that energy is happening and you're standing in your highest frequency, the person's either going to calm down really quickly and start to like rationalize, like logically, like, why am I so pissed? This is kind of stupid. This is a dumb argument. I'm just cranky because I didn't sleep well last night. Whatever the reason is. And you aren't going to feel exhausted or depleted by that, and you're still going to be unbothered. Now, it's not easy. Sometimes I still find myself like, I'll start to like try to like bring him back up, and then yeah, I knew that was coming, VIP Aaron. Sometimes I try to bring him back up, but then I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't my life, this isn't my happiness, this isn't my energy. Do I feel sad that my partner is pissed off right now, or upset, or frustrated? Yeah, of course, it does hurt me. But I also recognize that if I continuously am the one that is the crutch to bring them back up, like this is me being a crutch, you see your shoulder, you start dipping, right? And all of a sudden you're exhausted because you're constantly holding up the weight of everybody else's emotions. And I think that whole vibe has a lot to do with how you're raised as a child and like the environment, right? Because that's a programming to people please and go automatically into I must manage other people's emotions. That's very much a programming. Okay. Thank you for making me a cowboy, VIP Aaron. Yeehaw. VIP Jamie says, in my bad era, the person I was with expected me to hold energy all the time, exhausting. Yep. VIP Jewel says, yeah, I've learned to step back and let him sort it out for himself. Yep, exactly. As a teacher, VIP Catherine says to VIP Brenda, this is fundamental. Yeah. VIP Jewel says, exactly. Overall, I'm bothered by it, but it makes me feel a bit sad. Yeah, but the more that you stand in your highest vibration, the more that they're going to start to work it out faster and realize, like, is it whatever they're losing their shit over, is it really worth it? Like, there are moments where I'm like, this is annoying to me, but is this really worth me sending out super negative energy and then having to deal with that karma coming back to me at some later point that I don't even know? It's not like we control when karma hits, right? So anytime I shoot out a bad vibe, I'm like, well, shit, now I just have to wait for that bad vibe to come back to me. Who knows how, who knows when, but I know it's coming, right? And so I think once you buy in, kind of back to this earlier point, once you buy into the idea that we really are all energetically connected, then you kind of buy in and start switching your beliefs and agreeing that karma is real, as within, so without, all the different laws of the universe are real. And when you really believe them, not intellectually know them, I'm talking you've integrated them into your paradigm, into your reality, you don't mess with it. You don't mess with the energy like that anymore. All right, thank you, VIP Aaron, for being a title gifter and lighting up my gift gallery. Good morning, Lala. I was thinking about you today. You've been so busy. Well, I'm glad that you are here, and I hope everything is well. I would say you've been so productive. Oh my gosh, VIP Aaron, thank you so much for lighting up my gift gallery. I appreciate you. Jesse says, Jesse May's Natural Ways. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I have a lot on my plate to juggle every day. Some days it's hard to remember to breathe. And I would recommend that you start to delegate some tasks. I started to get in the shower, but decided coffee must come first. Yeah, sometimes it's like, wait. Sometimes I accidentally will like conditioner my hair before I shampoo. I'm like, wait, girl. Drink the coffee. Drink the coffee. VIP, Deborah says to VIP, I'm so proud of your publication. I am too. We'll talk about that inside the Cosmic Collective. VIP Jewel says, no bad vibes. Yes, Productive Lala says, there you go. Joe, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. What is going on here? Ooh, I love a good pullover right in front of my house. I'm like the neighborhood watch. No, just joking. Sort of. I do have a window right here, so I get to see all the commotion all the time. You know, we're right on a corner on a street, so a cop just came by and they're pulling somebody over, but the sirens are very loud. So that's what happened. So sorry for that person. Okay, so let's get into some of these principles. Some of them are repetitive, but I think by the end of the show, we'll have a good grasp at least the beginning of them. Okay, and most of these, by the way, you guys know, but I feel as though part of my job when it comes to energy, because it is very simple, is to either find new ways to relay information to you, so putting sentences together in different forms, or different philosophies that might resonate with you more than the words that sometimes I use, right? Sometimes different words resonate with different people. So when a topic becomes very simple for somebody, it almost becomes harder to teach, because I'm like, it's actually that simple, but you're making it complex. So I think back to like things I wish I could say, if I could just say something straight to someone's face without getting emotionally like punched in the face or something. Okay. So Stoicism, listening is more important than speaking. Hands on the floor, drop the journal. I know. VIP Jamie, waking up to a woodpecker pecking recently. Ooh, that's so nice. VIP Brenda, thank you for the heart puffs. I appreciate it. Wait, your couch is on the wrong side. What? No, it's not. It's a raid. Wait, drop your journal. Oh my gosh, right? Okay, I'll stop writing things I wish I could say to people that wouldn't have an effect and they wouldn't cry about it. My nails are beautiful. Thank you, Taryn. Thank you. So is the door. She must have flipped the camera. I didn't actually. Did I? That's so weird. I did everything normal. I just logged on and went live. So weird. We're in reverse universe. Reverse universe. We were listening to some funny, like, some baseless conspiracies, this podcast. It's normal on my side. Oh my gosh. You guys are in a different reality than Tony and I. It's normal on my side too. We were listening to like baseless realities, and one about the Beatles and Paul McCartney and how he's a clone, and some Billy guy. I don't know, you guys. I wasn't really listening. I was reading. My partner was listening as he was driving. But they were talking about like some Beatles songs being performed backwards and what they said, and there's two Pauls and whatever, all this wild stuff. So now I'm like, we're in reverse universe. VIP Mel, I didn't even know you were in here. Is Bex in the house? Dear Lord, if Bex is in the house, good morning, Bex. It all looks normal to me, Sonia says. Are we in different timelines? Probably. Retrograde, Jackie says. There we go. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. My Zoom is reversed. It's kind of odd. My room is reversed. Oh, it's not my Zoom. VIP Deborah says, so it's okay that I've always just said what I really think and feel, or what? Yeah, of course. Mandela effect. VIP Jamie says, oh my gosh, how is this possible? You guys are cracking me up. We're in a parallel reality after the eclipse. It's our new life and timeline. Some of you are on a different timeline than others. This is so interesting. We used to mock conspiracy theories, Hubby and I. Now I'm like, anything is possible to use, yet I don't mock any conspiracy theory. In fact, most of the time I'm bought in pretty early on, because I'm like, if you took the time to do all this research, and you have things that line up, that it only takes one thing to prove something is not right, right? It only takes like one thing. It's like when they were like doing COVID testing on watermelons or something and they came back negative. Like to me, I'm like, okay, well, clearly there's some malfunctioning here, right? It only takes one thing. But I don't want to get into that topic because that's not my vibe. All right. I don't know, but I'm fascinated to know. I am too, you guys. What's going on? I want to go to a new Thailand. We all jumped. We didn't even know until now. That's so interesting. I just went live like normal, you guys. That is so interesting. I mean, on my YouTube and my Zoom are flipped, but on my TikTok, it's always this way for me, the way I'm sitting now. VIP Jewel says, so since finding you, I doubt nothing. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, thank you. I'm glad I could be part of your journey. I really am. Okay. Ocean aliens changed everything. I mean, we don't know what's in the oceans. I also, like, we don't even know what's on our land, you guys. Nobody has explored all of our land, right? So I just think, like, rather than joking and laughing at people that have a different idea, just open your mind to it. You never know what you'll find or you'll learn. Okay. Aaron says, can you take a screenshot and share it in the collective? Oh, good idea, Tony. Yeah, I would love to know. Okay, so listening, Stoicism. Listening is more important than speaking. Listening is more important than speaking. I don't really speak, you guys, unless I'm on like a Cosmic Collective live, on a YouTube live or filming videos, right? It's all content related. I'm more of like a let's kick back and like let other people have the show. I like to observe. I like to hear what people are saying, and I think a lot of times you can hear what somebody is saying, but it's not the words they're saying. They're saying something completely different through their body language, through their tone, through the way they say certain words. And I like that. I like to really know what somebody is saying. So the Stoics say listening is more important than speaking. It allows us to be patient and open our mind, right? Because we have people sharing many different ideas, just like Jewel said. I doubt nothing anymore. I'm curious. I'm opening my mind. So it allows us to open our mind and be patient, which in turn allows for more thought and reflection, which helps us to respond with more thought and less emotion. How many times have you been in a conversation? I used to have a boss like this. It drove me nuts. She would only listen to respond. And it was very obvious because she would say things that other people had just said. And I'm thinking to myself, you are so eager to be heard. And then I start to think to myself, what goes on in your life outside of this job? Because you really need to be heard. And many people feel like they need to be heard. They don't feel like they're being really heard at their work, maybe inside their home, with their family, with their spouse, with their partner, with their kids, whoever. And they really do need that. But it will become very obviously clear when you start to listen rather than be the one that's always speaking. Who needs to be heard, what they're actually trying to say. Let's see. Getting caught up in the comments. Scott says, tell us more about the timeline you've ascended on. How is it different? Well, I think that people on this live are ascending to different timelines. They're saying that some people are viewing my screen as my sofa on the left-hand side, and some people see my screen as the sofa on the right-hand side, and that things have flipped. So I don't know. I think you guys will have to keep chatting about it in the chat. Lala says, going through it with baseball and the politics now. I'm so sorry, Lala. Keep your head up, my friend. VIP Jamie says, culturally, Indians are stoic in general, but I'm the most abnormal Indian. Well, if you continue to call yourself abnormal, Jamie, you will continue to vibe in that energy, right? And it's not good or bad. It's a definition. And also, how do you define it? Do you define abnormal as something eclectic and unique and different, a cool energy that brings a different vibe? Or maybe abnormal is not so good for you and it's low vibrational and it hurts you. You don't have to answer in the comments, by the way. But everything is a definition. I think I'll write the Lindsay's Lindsay's dictionary, Lindsay with Love's dictionary or something, like screw Webster. We can write anything we want in any vibration we want. So Sonia says, it's interesting, you are so well spoken and have more words than I have thoughts. You know, I yes and no, because I do jump on here Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. So if you're enjoying this, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, click the follow button up here. If you are enjoying this and you want to be connected with me because you need help changing your life, join the Cosmic Collective today. Everything you'll find at lindsaywithlove.com. It's the link in my profile. So check it out. It's a beautiful membership where you're going to interact with really powerful people inside of a community, and you're going to get monthly energetic lessons as well as monthly spiritual Q&As live with me on Zoom twice a month, as well as monthly group energy healing. So it's a really cool place to be. But once I leave this space, in the day-to-day life of Lindsay, I'm doing a lot of writing. I'm more of a writer. I prefer to write than speak. It's just my preference. But then when I write, a lot of it is like scripts for TikTok, scripts for YouTube, astrology, horoscopes for whatever, right? So it's interesting. It's kind of a mix. But I will say that going live on YouTube, TikTok and YouTube every single day has pushed me into a space of really being mindful of my words because I'm live, being mindful of my energy, being mindful of too many filler words, and like, so, you know, it's things I try to do those things and be mindful of it. So thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Unique, Jamie says, sofa is on the left for me, VIP Brenda says. The sofa debate, the great sofa debate. Lindsay with Love's great sofa debate. VIP Catherine says to VIP Jamie, love you, but you gotta watch your words. Don't forget, words have power. VIP Jamie says, unique, I'm reframing my mind. I love that, Jamie. Yeah, you can say I'm abnormal compared to the culture I grew up in. I would say I'm the black sheep of my family. I'm okay with that. But for me, black sheep, definition of a black sheep for me is somebody that's breaking the mold, breaking the family generational traumas, healing, helping my family open their minds to new ideas. Black sheep for me is not like the kid that goes and like runs away in the emo clothes and like wanders the woods all day. Like whatever, I don't know, maybe that's a stereotype of black sheep. Like loner vibes, right? I don't think I'm a loner. I think I'm a leader. Ooh, that's powerful, right? What's the perspective? What's the definition? You guys get to define your lives. You get to define your own words. Doesn't have to be surviving. To some people could say like, oh geez, I didn't get to go to Louis Vuitton this weekend. Right? Whereas that could be thriving for other people. What is your definition? It's all relative. Everything is relative. And it's all based on your reality, your perception. So you've got to remember that. You've got to remember that. She is amazing, Lala says. You're amazing too. Thanks for being here. VIP Erin says to VIP Brenda, I don't know which is right, left, but it's opposite of what it's always been today. VIP Erin is like, shit. Jamie, VIP Jamie says, and we need to speak more often. I can definitely help. Call me today if you want. Yeah, just change definitions, you guys. You can use the words all you want. You can use whatever words you want, But if you are using a word and in your mind it is connected to something that is negative, then either change the word or reprogram the mind. I would say change the words. It's going to be easier than reprogramming the definition. Okay? When you're first starting off anyway. You guys, the lighting in here today is chef's frickin' kiss. I hope it stays like this all day long. Your girl's gonna be filming some content. EL says, any tips for cutting out the and staying on topic for a longer video? That was like a weird bubble in my throat. EL, as I say, EL, I would say script it out, have some notes. I have notes on a computer right here. I have notes on a computer. So, and for my longer videos, I definitely write out for the most part, you guys, now I'm writing out every single video. Because I'm working with a coach, and my coach says these are very important things you need for every single video, so you've got to hit those things. So I said, okay. So he says, he's like, write a script, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So now I can't just like jump on and start saying things. I actually have to write things out and actually have to make it flow and all these things. Okay, I'll try my best. That's what I tell him. I'll try my best. Hey Jen, welcome to the show. VIP Jules says to VIP Aaron, haha. Oh, I see. Yeah, no idea which one is correct. Well, nothing is really correct. It's just perspective anyway, right? I use my fingers for right, left daily. Oh my gosh, do you? That's I was just teasing with you, but I'm like, okay, maybe. You're not a loner, I'm a leader. I love it. Catherine says, good morning, authentic realization. Welcome to the show. So figuring out the mirror on video is a hard no. Saying the left hand makes an L, always will, right? Jamie says, VIP Jamie says, VIP Jamie, I did that while driving. My mom was shook. She's like, turn left, and you're like, oh shit. Listen, you guys, whatever tricks you need to have in life in order to win, to be successful, that's what's going to work for you. I think another thing about, and you guys, I went through one thing, but we did talk Stoicism a lot. Most of this conversation was a Stoic conversation. But what I'll give you is, because we're going to start manifesting in a second, what I'll give you to kind of think through the day is you can take anything that you've learned that really hits home for you, that really resonates with your soul, and you can add that to your repertoire, your guidance book, your life philosophy book. Lindsay's life philosophy book is going to look different than VIP Aaron's, different than VIP Brenda's, different than VIP James and VIP Jules, VIP Catherine, VIP Mel's and Tony's, right? And authentic realizations and Iris's and whoever else is still in the chat, they're all going to look different. So if something that you read in the Bible when you're being raised Catholic still resonates and holds true for you, then adapt that principle and live by it. Be kind to others. Do unto others as you wish they would do to you. That's what I live by. That's why it's easy for me not to go blasting out negative energy to the world. Because I think to myself, would I want somebody to do that to me? It's like when people see a TikTok that they don't like and they leave rude comments to me. I think to myself, what bad karma they just gave themselves. And I just delete them and block them and keep going. If I have an idea or an opinion, keep your negative thoughts to yourself. What is it? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's another one I live by. Why? Because I know my words are very powerful. I know they create, and I know the law of karma is real. So if I go around saying mean things to other people, whether it's typing a rude comment on somebody's TikTok, saying something weird to somebody via a phone conversation, whatever, it doesn't matter how, even thinking a negative thought, I know that's going to boomerang back to me. It's not cool, okay? So in my mind, I adopt some principles here, and then I read something else and I adopt that here, and then I read Stoicism and I learn a little bit there, and I for sure abide by the universal laws, and I read a little bit from The Alchemist, and something hits me there, and something from the Four Agreements, and it hits me there, and now I have this kind of guidebook of sorts in my mind that I follow. And when somebody will say, well, what are you? What are you? What do you identify with? I would say, well, I am a high vibrational, multifaceted spiritual being of the universe, creative spiritual being of the universe. And then somebody might say, well, that seems a little crazy. And I would say, okay. Crazy negatively, right? Somebody might say that to me. And I would just say, okay. Because I practice Stoicism, which would mean that I recognize somebody might not be ready for that conversation with me. So they think it's a little crazy because their mind is still a little bit shut versus mine, which is rather open, I like to think. So I really urge you the best you can to stop labeling yourself as things. Really stop. Who cares? I think some people want, maybe you want, it's like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. You want the patch to like show you did it. But sometimes those things, and not from the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, I think their patches are probably good. I don't know, I didn't do that. But I'm just thinking of like patches on a vest. It's kind of like when you label yourself, you're wearing those labels, you're wearing that energy. But like if it's not energy that's actually helping you move in toward a better life, why are you wearing it? You don't have to tell people who you are and what you are. You just show up as your authentic self and you let people decide for themselves who you are and what you are. And if it vibes with you, cool. And if it doesn't vibe with you, also cool. Their perspective of you is theirs, right? So be mindful of the labels you're putting on yourself. Specifically around like that, like all like, this is like a sticky topic, I think, but I don't want to go too deep into it. But like the ADHD, the like I don't have focus, I don't have attention, spectrum, autism, all of those labels. A lot of them are just like labels that there's a lot of similar symptoms, and then the doctor just says this is what you are, right? Rather than you just saying like this is how my energy works. And at this point, I feel like there's so many people that resonate with ideas around ADHD and like autism, depending on the scale of it, right? Because it seems like it's a very broad scale, that I would question what is normal anymore anyway, and who gives a shit what normal is. Who actually gives a shit? Are you out running around hurting and harming other people? Or are you living a life where you're trying to do your best every day, you're shining your light, you're being authentic, and you're marching forward, creating a desired reality for yourself? That's the question I would ask myself every single day. Whether the label is there or not. Doesn't really matter. All right, I'm gonna get off the box. All right, you guys, that was like a whole channeling, so welcome back to the show. Thank you for the follow, Authentic Realization. For those of you that are enjoying this, make sure to hit the follow button. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can always catch me on YouTube at I Am Lindsay with Love, and I am starting to work with a YouTube coach today. I'm signing up with my TikTok coach is also a YouTube coach, so I'm going to join that program. Oh, thank you for that, Jamie. That was so cute. Dia de los Muertos. I love it. Is it time? I'm like, I thought Day of the Dead was like in May. Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you for the follow, Enoch. Welcome to the show. Thank you for sharing the live, Lisa. Lisa's Living Dream, and for the Heart Me. VIP Catherine says, we all have unique superpowers in our different ways of brain thinking, processing. Lala says, I wish I could have recorded that. You can always go back to my YouTube, Lala, and watch it there at I Am Lindsay with Love. Lotus Third Eye says, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Energy helping move into a better life. Yep, you guys choose your life. Choose your life. This is why it's really hard for me to teach energy, because it's so simple as choose your life. But a lot of people aren't making conscious choices, and so each day they're choosing something miserable for themselves instead of something that's fulfilling. Now, I understand everybody needs money to survive, so I'm not saying go quit your job if you're miserable, but what I'm saying is maybe you start to build skills in the background. You start to work on your self-worth. You start to work on your value. You start to find ways to either bring value to the company you're at so you can climb up the ladder and get a better job, a different job, or you start to search for new jobs, ones that are in greater alignment with who you are. Or you start to build your side hustle in the 9 to 5, right? The 5 to 9 in the morning before work, or the 5 to 9 in the morning in the evening after work. There's many ways to start to bring greater fulfillment into your life, but it really does require conscious choices. So if you're kind of in this stuck space, I would ask yourself, reflect on the conscious choices you're making. Lotus Third Eye, thank you for the follow. All right. I thought it was cute, VIP Jamie. It was cute. It was really pretty. It is in May, VIP Jamie. It is Dia de los Muertos. I was like, I know I'm not confusing it with Cinco de. I mean, obviously I know the difference, but I was like, I think it's in May. But they do bring out like the emojis early. Hello, Sasha. Welcome to the show. Lisa's Living the Dream. I've just begun teaching all the concepts. You have so many nuggets. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, Lisa. Fun Jamie fact. My kitchen is black and decorated with sugar skulls. Very cool. My boyfriend from when I was like in my early 20s, his sister was really into it, and she had like a whole wall of like Dia de los Muertos as well as like crosses from where she went traveling. It was actually a really cool vibe. Yippee, Jamie says, Lindsay has legit helped reframe my thoughts and change my mindset, Jamie, and you've only been hanging out with us for like, what, a month? So imagine, Jamie, next month. You're going to be popping off. And then the month after that, forget it. You're the one teaching, right? So go on, my friends. Okay, you guys, let's get our journals out. We're going to manifest. And then we're going to get on the energetic wave. And make sure to go subscribe to me on YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love. I'm going to start putting out long form content there. I'm very excited for my YouTube journey. I'm going to be monetized hopefully in the next couple of months. But you know, we'll let YouTube followers and subscribers decide that for me. It's not my job to decide when my manifestations are coming to me. It is my job to take action toward them every single day, while also letting them go, right? I know I'm going to be monetized on YouTube. It's not something that's that hard to do. It just takes a little bit of strategy and maybe learning from an expert. So that's what I've chosen to do. So that's what I'm going to do. You see how that works? Very simple, just like ordering a pizza, right? What? This book, I'm telling you, it's like my secret, it's like a little gem book. It's like, I don't know, has some good vibes to it or something. All right, you guys, let's get going. This is how Dr. James Doty, a neurosurgeon, says that you manifest. He says he's proven it. The body moves from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic nervous system. We go from fear. We talked about this earlier. What is fear? More sirens. Fear, chaos in the body. What is anxiety? Chaos in the energetic system. You're not grounded, right? Love, calm, unbothered, following principles that are energetic in nature, because you don't just intellectually understand it, you live by it. And when you live by it, things become much easier. All right, so step one. Step one, Dr. James Doty says to write out what it is you desire. Step two, read it silently. Step three, read it out loud. So let's start there. What is going on today, you guys? There's just so much happening in my little neighborhood. All right, I vividly see. I'm going to ask you to add in your 5 senses to this writing, because when we add in the 5 senses, we will be able to visualize better in step 4. So I vividly see. What do you see? 1,000 or more subscribers interacting with me and each other live on YouTube. And I feel, now I'm feeling another sense. What do you feel? What do you hear? What are you touching maybe? I feel so proud and fulfilled that so many people are experiencing their own empowerment and abundance. For those of you that want to spend time with me and transform your lives and get the heck out of your own way, the Cosmic Collective is a place to do that. It is only $49 a month currently, but it will be, the price will increase soon. Step 2 and step 3, read it out loud, read it silently, read it out loud. So do that now. I'll be quiet. And step 4 is to visualize. So we're going to get our hand chakras going. He says just put your hands in prayer. I say let's kind of get our energy going. So we're going to get our hand chakras going. Put your hands on your heart, or in kind of a prayer position, however you want. Maybe hands down or hands open to receive, however you want. I like to put mine on my heart. Close your eyes. Breathe in through the nose into the heart chakra, like your heart is breathing. And on the exhale through the nose, letting the energy out of the heart chakra. If you're somebody who works with your energy, you will feel this. You will feel the movements. Breathing in high vibrational white light, green or pink energy into the heart. And on the exhale through the heart, you let out any dust bunnies from your physical body or your aura, and your aura. And on the next inhale, you have a flower. Breathing in through the heart chakra, in through the nose, opening the flower, big, 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 so wide. The petals extend so far that they touch the central sun. And on the exhale, you bring that energy back to your heart space by either letting it travel through the petals or closing the petals into your heart. Bringing your awareness and your attention now back to the back of the heart chakra, breathing into the back of the heart chakra. Exhaling the energy out of the back of the heart chakra through the nose. Breathing in white light, pink or green, high vibrational energy to the heart space. Filling yourself up. Can you see yourself as a white light being, or maybe a pink person, or a green, full on? Your whole aura is green too, right? Your body, the energy surrounding you. Can you see that? Can you experience that? On the exhale, letting out any little dust bunnies, any friction, any low vibrations that might be, messing up your energetic flow. One more time, breathing into the back of the heart chakra, opening the petals, big, 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 wide, wide, wide. Touch the central sun with them all around. And on the exhale, the energy trickles down these petals back into the back of your heart chakra. And now you are going to, with your energy nice and strong, create a scene that you are acting out in, which indicates that you have manifested whatever it is you are working on manifesting. You're not watching a movie, you are acting things out. I'm on the phone with a woman named Anne. She is helping me moderate my social media content. She helps me on TikTok, she's helping me on YouTube. She helps me with my live shows, making sure it's a safe space, a space that's full of respect and love and learning and higher wisdom and knowledge, good vibes. What are you doing? Move your body. If you need to move your body, if you need to get up, if you need to, whatever, you're opening a door, you're answering a call, what are you doing? I'm talking with Anne in my mind, so I'm quiet for you. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And go out the rest of the day and enjoy your day. You don't have to fret, you don't have to become so emotionally attached to this idea. You just let it go. Gotta run, Catherine says to an appointment. Love to you all. See you in Discord. All right, VIP Catherine, have a great day. We'll see you online inside of the Cosmic Collective. All right, let's get on the energetic wave. It's the new wave. Let's see if I can remember what the words are that I've created. Closing your eyes, deep breath in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it go. Breathing in through the nose. Letting it go. Deep breath in through the nose. Letting it go. Perhaps placing one hand on your solar plexus, one hand on your heart, repeating the words I say out loud if you can and only silently if you must. The words you speak have serious power. So choose them wisely and say them with conviction from your solar plexus and love and intention from your heart space. I am strong and I created this. Smiling big and showing me your teepers. You're happy with the reality you have created. Why wouldn't you be, right? And why did I do it? Because I'm worthy and deserving of it. I am strong and I created this. Smiling big, showing me your teepers. You're happy you're building out your best life. And why did I do it? Because I am worthy and deserving of it. Good. And you take this thought, this idea, this thing. Maybe you're setting a boundary. Maybe you're going to become more mindful with your words. Maybe you've decided to take on and understand the Stoicism principles and life philosophies. And maybe you're going to start practicing today. Maybe you're joining the Cosmic Collective as the first step toward a better reality. Whatever it is for you, breathing it in, up, up, up the chakra system. Giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator, out of the crown chakra, the top of the head. Make it big, 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 wide, wide, wide. Hold the vision, touch the central sun. Keep this excitement and bring it down, down, down on the exhale. Bring it down the chakra system. You're excited, you're focused. It's there, you see it, it's yours, it's in your reality. Drop it into the root. Let's bring it down a little bit further into the root. Good. Cementing it in a clockwise fashion. One more time, I'm doing it with you. Make your vision big as you can, wide. What do you feel when you see this? What are you experiencing? It's so good. It feels exciting. And on the exhale, you're letting it go down the chakra system, down, 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 down. Let it sink, get through the heart. There you go, almost. Let it sink, good, to the root. Cementing it in a clockwise fashion. One more time, I am strong and I created this. Smiling big is showing me your teepers. You're proud of what you created, as you should be. And why did I do it? Because I am worthy and deserving of it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. It is so nice to be back in action with all of you. If you do not know your astrology, go on to lindsaywithlove.com and get your astrology report today. It's over 45 pages of information all about you, so you can actually understand how to use your energetic power that is natural to you in the easiest way. If you want to hang out with me more often, every single day, join the Cosmic Collective. And the Manifesting Club doors are open again. We manifest, I don't know, probably next week at some point. I don't have my calendar right here with me, but if you're interested in manifesting with powerful people under the new and the full moons, then make sure to get into the club. It's only $11 a month currently. Have a great day, VIP Jewels. Dreama, have a great day as well. Love this new phrasing. We made it. EL says, yep, I love it too. I'm glad that you are here on this new frequency. Mel Al, have a great day. VIP Mel Al. RB Hughes, thank you for the follow. I will see some of you guys inside of the Cosmic Collective. I can't wait. I'm going to post my 1 month update for all of you. I hope that you guys will do the same. Be brave. Show that you're being accountable toward yourself. And if you didn't do everything perfect, who cares? Neither did I, and I will tell you that. So let's go. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see some of you back here tomorrow. I'll see some of you here. Bye. Goodbye to my YouTubers. Have an awesome day. Goodbye, YouTubers.